It's been 12 months since we uploaded our first YouTube video, and I never expected we would be right here. In this video, we're taking a brief look at 2020 and are sharing our goals for 2021 with you. Stay tuned to find out how you can help influence the future of the channel. "2020 will be a year we're talking about for years and probably decades to come. There were some good things, a fair amount of bad things, and a whole lot of crazy stuff that happened last year. Star Wars and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles went crazy. A copy of Batman #1 sold for more than any copy of Detective 27 ever has. Comic book movies and streaming projects were delayed, causing books that were just absolutely on fire 12 months ago to fall by the wayside as the market jumped from hot new key to hot new key every single week. Comic conventions across the world were canceled as the pandemic swept across the planet, and more frightening yet, HBO decided they were going to spend money on bringing the Snyder Cut of Justice League to the market. Amongst all of this, CoMo Comic Books took a leap into the year 2005 and started a YouTube channel in 2020. If we're just meeting, my name is Drew Stewart, and I am the owner of CoMo Comic Books, a Columbia, Missouri-based comic book vendor. Here on our YouTube channel, we bring you the best tips and tricks to help you take your comic collection to the next level. If you're looking for content for comic book collecting or investing, be sure to subscribe to the channel for more of that. On January 31st, 2020, CoMo Comic Books exploded onto the YouTube comic book scene with a video that could best be described as awful. I didn't know how to set up a camera. White balance, yeah, never heard of it. 3-point lighting, what's that? Video editing, it's not that hard, I'm sure. The video came out orange, and it kept getting oranger as the video went on due to a color grading failure of absolutely epic proportions. Thankfully, it didn't take long before things started to turn around and our community began to grow. Following the success of our Comics to Invest In lists and our Upgrade Your Collection series, at the time of recording this video, the channel has amassed over 3,300 subscribers in just its first 12 months. I'm grateful to all of you who joined us last year, and I know our growing community would not be possible without your continued support. So again, thank you very much. And 2020 is going to be a big year for the community. And now I want to share my top 3 goals for the channel for 2021 with you. First off, I want to hit 10,000 subscribers. This goal may be a bit of a selfish or a vanity goal, but it is a significant milestone for a YouTube channel that will open some doors for the channel moving forward. YouTube is structured so that the more subscribers a channel has, the more features or integrations are made available to the channel. The integration I'm looking forward to unlocking the most is from Teespring, which will give me the ability to include a merchandising shelf in the video descriptions. To date, CoMo merchandise has been limited to team members only, but I would like to be able to offer merch to the community as a way for them to share the support of the channel in the coming year. If a CoMo Comic Books t-shirt, hoodie, or other item is something you'd be interested in, leave a comment below to help us determine what items the community would have the most interest in. Additionally, at 10,000 subscribers, the channel will be eligible for story posts, and that will make it easier to share more real-time, less formal content with you inside of YouTube. I envision it as short clips as we're on the sales floor of a convention, taking a short video as we find some cool books while we're out shopping, you name it. Next, I want to do more live streams on the channel. Thus far, we've had 1 live stream on the channel, and in 2021, I want to include more live streams as a way to boost our level of interaction. These live streams can primarily be Q&A sessions with some short content at the beginning, or they can be less formal hangouts with members of the community. Additionally, I'd like to include some other personalities that comprise the CoMo team and some of our close friends from the regional comic scene. In these live streams, we can cover topics that are not typically covered in our pre-recorded content, but still topics that are relevant to the hobby, such as movies, TV shows, and so on and so forth. I'm not sure of the frequency of these live streams just yet, but ideally there would be at least one live stream per month. In the event that channel or Patreon memberships come into play, additional members only streams would be in addition to whatever public live streams we begin doing. Last, I'd like to do more interviews on the channel. In August of 2020, I was fortunate to be able to sit down for an hour and have a discussion with Brian Pulido, the creator of Lady Death and Evil Ernie. In 2021, I would like to see a variety of backgrounds in the channel's interview guests, comic creators, comic book retailers, convention promoters, prominent collectors, and even other content creators in the comic book community. If there's someone you'd like to see featured in an interview on the channel, be sure to leave a comment below or feel free to DM me over on Instagram or Facebook. Providing you with the most value possible through the interviews is my main goal. So there it is, our 3 main goals for the new year. What all of that means for you is more content, a greater variety of content, and a community that is more interactive than it has been to date. I want to bring you more top 10 comics lists that are not just focused on investing, but interesting and help bring new or undiscovered parts of the hobby to you. I want to bring you additional strategies for upgrading your collection. Most of all, I want our content to get a little bit better with each video. If I miss the mark, let me know. I will never claim to know everything or to be an expert, but I do promise to do my best to bring you accurate and interesting content that will help you take your comic collection to the next level. Don't forget to collect responsibly, and I'll see you in the next video.